Yo, while that's there, I'm gonna play for y'all a clip because I got scammed. Somebody tried to scam me yesterday, saying that I won Publishing Clearinghouse. Now I can play this real quick while the camera not on because I can play it off my phone real quick. But they tried to scam me and say I won $1.4 million. And I was like, what? First I was like, what? Wait, let's give lax to this. Maybe I'm giving up on something. And then after a while, I was like, man, it's a scam, but I'm gonna keep going with it because I'm just waking up out of a nap. So let's see what this is about. And I kept going with them. They came call from Jamaica. Then they connected me to this other guy, had me write down information and all that. Then I got connected to the last guy. And while he was talking to me, I was Googling on how to know if this publishing clearinghouse is a fraud. So I was asking them questions, and they kept trying to reiterify that, yeah, well, we will never ask you for your personal information. We will never, so don't worry about that and stuff like that. And then they were saying they needed me to send them money to pay for the 1% of tax, and they was going to pay for the other 8%. And the way they wanted to do it was to get the for me to get a gift card and then send it to them. So then I said, yo, you know this is a scam, right? And then they hung up on me. So this will happen when I called them back.
Hello. Hey, I got disconnected. I called this number ago.
I'm gonna make an animation out of this too eventually.
You can call that 936 number and then assist you. We get disconnected. Yeah, I got messed it all up.
Here I was telling them that I messed it up. I ain't say I didn't want it.
I think we got disconnected or something crazy.
I called them back. The ride should be there in 14 minutes, and I wrote them a note saying don't leave. The other ones keep canceling, and there should be a girl waiting.
All right.
$10. I did. I did put emphasis. All right.
Just stop. Just pick. No, everybody.
All right. All right. I'm gonna call you right back. Where we left off at? Don't do that yet. I know. He connected me, trying to talk to the other guy now to see what was going on. Before instead of just reconnecting me with the guy.
They told me that you're the one who declined. Yeah, I was just on the phone with you about 2 minutes ago about the 1.4 million. Yeah, but the number you called, I just give them a call over there, and they told me that you declined. Nah. And you're not going through this. Yeah. What happened? That's what they just told me. Nah, I was talking and they just hung up. All right. Well, if they just hung up, you give them back $1,000. All right. Well, you do know this is a scam, right? I look. Other people getting calls from Jamaica and then getting scheduled to go to CVS and get $500 green dot cards and stuff like that. Everybody was saying that's a scam. Going around scamming people, and y'all really need to check yourselves because y'all gonna get reported. Y'all gonna get
I was trying not to
y'all
curse.
Gonna have horrible lives. So y'all, what about that? Move on to somebody else. Fuck you, dog shit. Go fuck your mom, pussy. Fuck you. Oh, you got a real fetish. You got a real fetish, you fucking bitch. Just time, bitch.
try to get your heart up, and they will get you in pockets. Just high. Get you on the inside. I'm so happy I got that. uh, but that was a real true story. Y'all heard that. These scammers are out here in the midst of corona, in the midst of people dying, in the midst of people losing out on their whole life and livelihood. There are still some trolls, some motherfuckers out there that are still trying to get your money, get your grandparents' money. They just want it all. They want it all. They don't care about what else going on in the world. They don't care about. They just want to get in your pockets. So that's something to really look out for. Publishing clearinghouse. If they call your phone, I kept asking them why you're not going to show up at my door like on the TV. Like when I grow up, you're supposed to knock on my door and show up with the big check. Like, hey, you just won. They said, well, because of Corona, you understand, right? That we can't just show up at your house. And I was like, yeah, I understand. It's this one guy who actually connects with their IP address, and then he calls them out because he says their name and where they live at, and because it pops up on his computer. So I really wish I could get him like that.